of what we do. We've been working on tapers for a long time now, but we're still learning new pieces of information every single day, and there's still a lot to understand in terms of taper behavior, social organization, reproduction, lots of very precious pieces of information that we still need to be able to conserve them more effectively. So questions like how much space do they need? Maybe it's different from in the Pantanal, maybe it's different from what we found in the Atlantic forest, and it will be different from what we will find one day in the Cerrado, in the Amazon. How much space do they need? And that brings us to the question, so what should be the size of a protected area? How big should it be to protect a good, healthy, viable population of tapirs? These are the kind of future measures that we're going to have to deal with. Social organization, as I said, this is still a bit of a mystery. Tapirs are nocturnal, solitary, really hard to study, actually. It's very difficult to get accurate information about them. So we're now using camera traps to try and collect the pieces of information that we were not able to collect in the Atlantic forest. In the Pantanal, tapirs are more used to human beings. The Pantanal, it's a big mixture of cattle ranching and natural areas. So they're used to seeing the cowboys running around the place all the time. So it's easier for us to see them on a more regular basis. So now we're actually, we can identify our tapirs. This is Benjamin. We've been radio tracking him for 3 years now. This is, he's a male, of course, and this is his girlfriend, Rita. So we've been getting pictures of these two hanging out together quite often. And they had a baby last year, Tonico. This is the baby. So we're now seeing these kinds of things. How much time do the female and the male stay together while they mate? How long do the juveniles stay with the females before they leave home and go, find their own space in the world? So, and this is going to help us to model tapir populations in the future, and we'll be able to analyze the viability of the populations based on information like this. So what do they eat? We collect lots of tapir poo. I have a refrigerator at home, and I have about 350 samples right now. If there's anyone out there who would like to process those samples for me, I would appreciate the help. But we want to know what they eat and how effectively do they actually disperse seeds, and what species of plants